Absolutely. Drew Titan, Bronson on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is Painful Excellence Podcast. I normally don't go live tonight, but my new work schedule got me all busy. I'm dead serious. And I got to get in where I fit in, because there's going to be some nights where I'm supposed to go live and I don't. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wow, you know what? And I'm just all over the place right now. So consider this a special edition. And I'll be on live tomorrow too. But consider this a special edition, because this woman has me so enraged that I had to discuss this. Well, first, let me say what's up to everybody in the building. Flawless Mentality, my brother Dr. Mark in the building. Please go subscribe to Dr. Mark. He drops daily gems. Daily gems. It's like One to Grow On. Y'all remember when y'all were kids? I remember One to Grow On. That used to be on Channel 4 in between the cartoons. I listened to it all. The Sister Harmonized and Mr. Shelton. Let me stop right here for 1 second. When you see this, Mr. Shelton, this is the illest inside joke. Only a few people know what this is. But it's funny, man. I laugh every time I see it, man. Mr. Shelton, my brother, salute. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Love is the word. Yes, ma'am. My brother Growth. My brother Kofa in the building, man. No doubt. Mona D, my sister, salute. Always great to see you. Smoking Talk, great to see y'all. Baltimore in the building. Charles Jameson, the Sensei. Stormy B's in the building. Eric Jordan. Love is the word. Mahari, I'm going to drop you the link. I'm going to drop you the link in a minute. All right, let me just let me get the crowd warmed up. But Abel's going to join us. My brother CB Sports TV in the building. Philip D, the Pet Pack is in the building. Salute, man. My brother Mansa Musa. Spurgood Marshall. The Village Brother, Picasso. Derek Gaines, salute, salute. Rod Neal. Jeff Sparks. What's going on, y'all? Phenomenal Mexican. Yeah, it's disturbing, y'all. Dapper Dons. Charles Jameson. Davis, what's going on? How y'all doing this evening? Night Train, good to see y'all. This is a special edition, y'all. I know it's Tuesday, but I got to get in where I fit in, man, because this enraged me. And I don't know how I'm going to feel on Friday. And I try and give y'all at least 3 good lives and some videos and shorts in between. This is hard work, but if I got 12 hours on the plantation for a boss I'll never meet, I know I got about 4 to 5 hours for myself. You understand? DeMarco, what's going on? You got to do it like that. Phenomenal Mexican, what up, man? 113 degrees an hour. Oh, man. You better man than me. I ain't doing that. I jogged my little 1.5 miles today. It took me 11 minutes in, what does it say, 34? 11:34 on the treadmill. It's whatever. But Eboni K. Williams, she just cannot get out of her own way, right? She can't get out of her own way. And I wanted to give her some special attention to her situation. Well, you already know about her. And the fella in the picture, I believe his name is Steve Glenn. Steve Glenn was her fiance, that Caucasian fella you see in the picture right there. The reason why I'm pointing him out is because this represents what this new era of Black women are being told to do. This was her level up. This was a wealthy rich white man. From what I read about him, he was high value. She divested, right? And I ain't got no problem with, love who you love. I don't care. But she was in a 4-year-long relationship, and he pulled the snagglepuss on her. Y'all know what the snagglepuss is, right? Exit, stage left. And now she's freezing eggs around talking about a single mother. All right. Just to give you a background on this guy, Glenn is an accomplished financial professional, having held positions such as a chief financial officer, managing director, member of the executive management group, and chief operating officer. Before his tenure at Warburg Pincus, am I saying that correct? Glenn was a partner in Ernst & Young's Transaction Advisory Services Group. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds pretty big doggish to me. He's also a part of the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. With over 50 years of experience, Glenn has invested more than $94 billion in 940 companies, a testament to his extensive knowledge and expertise in finance. Okay? Now, they have well, let me read this. Eboni Williams had been in a relationship with Stephen Glenn for 4 years. 4 years. When the pandemic hit, the pair were already engaged and planning their wedding. However, like many couples, the pandemic forced them to reevaluate their relationship. During a conversation with Essence, Williams revealed that the quarantine period made them both realize the truth about their relationship. Let me dissect that before I go any further. Absence is supposed to make the heart grow fonder. During the pandemic, there was a lot of people I couldn't go around. I had to go to Zoom to see my aunt and my father, both my aunts, and we had to keep distance from. We had to distance ourselves from the elders because you're younger, you can rebound from COVID, but you give it to them. All my elders are in their late 70s and early 80s. Some are in their 90s. So we can't bring them around. We can't bring the children around. So absence is supposed to make the heart grow fonder. You understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to. Smash your like button, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Max, salute. If I miss you in the chat, I have another screen up. Just know that I love you. You know what I mean? Basically, when they were away from each other, I firmly believe that he said, you know what? I could do without her. I can do without her. Because if the quarantine keeps you away from someone that you're in a 4-year relationship with, that you can't touch them, or you can't be around them like you're supposed to be around them. Because remember, early in COVID, we didn't know what the hell, we don't know what direction this was going. We didn't know if there was going to be the jab, or if this was going to go away. Some people thought it was the end of the fucking world. This was the slow version of the Thanos snap. People were dropping dead. So we didn't know. We had no idea. So absence is supposed to make the heart grow fonder. I'm going to keep drilling that point. But I firmly believe that this man said, you know what, I could do without her. So, the time I've spent away from her, it was a realization. Like COVID, when it confined married couples to be in a house together, did you know domestic violence went up? The only thing maintaining their relationship was their jobs, was them being separated from them, from being in a household 12 hours in a day, because they had work. Now they're home and they're getting on each other's nerves. They're going up each other's head. They're going upside each other's heads. Did y'all know that domestic violence went up? I don't know the stats, but that's what was said on the news. It goes on to say Williams Glenn had quarantined with his semi-adult children in New Jersey instead of her in New York City. So he chose to stay with his children instead of her. He put his children first. This decision ultimately led to the couple's separation. This is very important. This is very, very important. Did y'all hear that? Original man salute. Did y'all hear that? He chose his children. Did you notice they said adult children? Now watch this. He didn't know, like I said, we didn't know where this was going. It could have been a slow version of the end of the world. We didn't know. But he chose his children first, even though they were adults. He said, man, I ain't going to New York City to hang out with this woman. I'll be around my kids. I don't know what this COVID thing is going to do. Now, here's a question, y'all. How come she didn't pack her things and say, baby, I love you. I'm going to get tested and I'm going to make sure I don't have it. And I'm going to make a beeline from New York to New Jersey. And I want to stay with you. And we're going to ride this thing out. I was in the house with my family. Y'all know, for those of you that got young kids, there was no school. My kids was on the laptop. You understand? Why didn't she just say, hey, man, let me go hang out with you? Well, we don't know if she did. What if she said, you know what, I'll come stay with you so we can ride this thing out? What if he was like, no, no thanks. No thanks. Rod Neal, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. Kids probably didn't even like her. Dad, she wants you for your money. Because minus the limelight, it looks to me that he was pretty established. He didn't need her. And guess what? She stayed her ass in New York. I don't need him. But what's the trade-off, Eboni K. Williams? The trade-off is you're 30 years old freezing your goddamn eggs now. She had a man. Do y'all understand that she had a man? She divested. All right? She has her own money. Listen, y'all. She has her own money. Okay? She's a lawyer. Well, you know, listen. She was look, I was listening to the lead attorney because I don't know. I didn't know much. But the type of lawyer that she was, he was like, man, those lawyers barely make $60,000 a year. I know people that start working for transit that drive a bus that make double that. I'm dead serious. Their first 2 years on the job, driving a bus with way less education than this woman. I'm just making a point. And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because this bitch said that black men are failing in the leadership. Remember that? We're failing. We don't have the resources. We're failing in the leadership. Then turned right around and said, I'm not talking about money. Double talked. I already caught you out there, Eboni K. Williams. Counselor. Dapper Don, you're absolutely right. That man looks to be closer to my age, probably a little older than me. Would you say that man is in his 50s? I'm 47. Let's say he's about 50, 51. Let's say that. You think he can't get another Eboni K. Williams or another Caucasian woman her age or younger? Where's Eboni K. Williams going to find another man at that status? But she wants to get on her show and talk about we're failing in the leadership. We're failing in the financial department. We're failing. Not according to the facts, data, and statistics. Miss Williams, counselor. Daniel Mitchell in the building. Quiet Storm, salute. Night Train. You understand? These are the things that Kevin Samuels would talk about that the women did not like. Yeah, exactly, Quiet Storm. That's how it is, man. You know, I'm a man of a certain age, but trust me, I get approached often. And it's strange when I got to tell a 21-year-old, go away, go finish school. All right? Just stay away from me. And let me say it was a big old salute to Hamilcar Barker. Salute to you, good brother. I think this is how many members I got here? Man, salute to you. Welcome to the P.E.P Pack. Salute. P.E.P Pack's in the building. We growing. Appreciate y'all. Edgar, what's going on? Now, she failed to close the deal. Yeah. And then turns right around. After she failed to close the deal, she talks about how black men are failing. The financial department, in the leadership. Turned right around and did that. Is that fair? Let me see if I can pull up that video, because I know I have it. Let's see. I should have had it queued up. Forgive me. Did I put it in here? I sure didn't. But it was funny because I actually played that for my mother, and she almost fell off her bed laughing. I explained to her the situation. I said, now, I want you to listen to this. And she listened to it. She said, oh my God, who is this woman? I said, well, these are what we call modern women. My mother and I had a long talk about what's going on here. You know, she got grandkids that she has to be like, yo, look, you know, this is special teams. And I found it. Here we go. Let me see if it'll upload. Damn, I ain't got no room. Okay, wait a minute. I got to remove this, and I'm gonna put this up there. I just found it, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna remind you of the nonsense that this woman is talking, and I'm gonna play some more nonsense. Ladies, this woman is the enemy. She's leading you to a brick wall. My brother Clarence McClain, Mac Whites, man, salute, man. I appreciate you. Rico Sabo in the building. What's going on? Joker Nutty Nate. Dapper Don's in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. She said, according to American Enterprise Institute, 57% of black men are in the middle class or higher. Black men who are poor falling from 41% in 1960 to 18% in 2016. We have gotten better. Now, look at this, read this, soak it in for a second, because I'm about to play something for you. Soak this in. And with this being said, listen to this.
I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership. I was never talking about money at all. They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources. Earning the incomes. Money. Earning the incomes. Money. Earning the incomes. Money.
Move! Don't play with me. Don't play with me. The most dangerous thing in this world is a microphone and a camera. Dapper Don says, Drew, this was a 2018 article, so I'm confident that 57% went up. Yes. These are the things we discuss. So when I hear some of these women get on here and start talking, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? Harmonizing that super chat, much love and appreciation. She says, providing is about more than money. Exactly. And a lot of these women, if you ain't got no bread, they're like, you can't see the kid. Y'all know how that go. Or what my brother Quas, he said, did my gift memberships not go through? Wait, what happened, brother? What are you talking about? Gift memberships? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this something I gotta? Yo, listen, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know how to work. I ain't even gonna hold you on that. Was this something I was supposed to look up, brother? Tell me what it is so I can go find it. Tell me what it is, good brother, so I can find it. If there's something that you sent me or whatever, let me know. I'll look for it right now. I don't want to shortchange any of my supporters. That's not how we do things here. And Quiet Storm is a huge supporter. Original Man says, according to the Medium Man and Dennis Sperling, 63% of black men are in the middle class as of this year. So it went up. That's a high percentage. And that's middle class. Now watch this. 1.79% of black men are millionaires in the States. Right, salute. Someone was gifted a membership? Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what the hell? Quiet Storm gifted 5 to the Painful Excellence Podcast membership. Oh, shit. I didn't know. Wait, it says allow gifts on this channel. Choose whether others can gift you Painful Excellence Podcast membership 1 month publicly announced. Oh, shit. I just saw that. It says allow gifts. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Man, salute to you, good brother. Cop Killer, what up? Oh, okay. Let me put that up there. I didn't know that. He says, I gifted the squad 5 memberships, but I guess the audience has to enable gift. They can click on the super chat button, click gifting options, and enable it. Oh, okay. I had no idea, y'all. So, damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that. Because I'm watching it through StreamYard. So I'm glad you said that. I saw it when I pulled up YouTube. So, what you're saying is that you gifted the squad 5 memberships. So I guess y'all gotta you have to enable it says click the super chat button. Let me see something. You click the super chat button and memberships. Okay. Or super sticker or wait a minute. How does that work? Super chat, memberships, super chat. Okay. Yeah, you got to take Jay Gibson. What's going on? You got to talk me through. I really need to know my product. I don't even know how that works, brother. Holy cow! I just learned something. Jeez Louise, I got to get better with that, man. But salute to you. Thank you. All right. You have to do this through the desktop. Yeah, okay. You have to do it through the desktop. Okay. 3 to go. Okay. Y'all are figuring out, man. Salute, man. Much love and appreciation, man. Quiet Storm is everywhere, man. Quiet Storm is everywhere, man. Salute, man. No diggity doubt. Philip Diaz says you're super. You know what's crazy? When I was on Trail, I couldn't super chat through my phone. I could super chat through the desktop. YouTube is weird. ES, what's going on? Okay, he says, sorry, Drew. On non-members can accept the gift. There's 3 more memberships out there. Okay. I appreciate that, man. Okay. See, this is what the Pep Pack does, man. I appreciate y'all. See, I'm still learning stuff. I'm still learning stuff. Man, salute to y'all, man. Much love. All right, so let me get back to Miss Eboni K. Williams. She is indeed the face of misery. And what do we know about misery? It loves company. They've been accepted. Let me see. That's awesome, man. Much love to y'all, man. Much love, man. Okay, LDVC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell, Rod Neal, and DeMarco. See, that's not coming in up on the stream, y'all. Jay Gibson, Almond Eyes. That's 5, yeah. Man, salute to Quiet Storm, brother. Teach, what's going on, good brother? Picasso, what up? What up? Man, salute to y'all, man. For real, man. This is awesome, man. This is awesome, man. I love support, man. See, this is why I kind of like go out my way to try and help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know, a lot of y'all met me through either Dave or Theo Coop. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's all a circle. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like y'all helping me, I want to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like other content creators and everything else. Much love, man. All right. So what I'm about to play, before I send my brother Abel Mohari a link, what I'm about to play is I appreciate you, Quiet Storm, man. Salute to you, good brother. Thank you. Warms my heart, for real. So Eboni K. Williams is on her channel. And one thing I noticed when I went to this, my brother Abel Mohari sent me this. One thing I noticed is that the comments are disabled on this video, because I'm figuring there's going to be a bunch of men in there lighting her ass up. So I'm going to call fair use on this. And we're going to listen to this train wreck of a woman. This is the culprit right here, Eboni K. Williams. Let me turn this all the way up. Fair use, y'all. But before I hit play, please look at her face. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh. See if I got a soundbite for her. Oh, man. I know I got something for her. I got to pick a good one for her. Oh! Yeah! All right. Fair use.
Women are availing ourselves to all of the options that our hard work and circumstances currently afford us. And that means that single motherhood by choice is going to be an option that more and more Black women consider and even exercise. So anybody that's in their feelings about that can go ahead and start to process right now.
Did y'all hear this? Yeah. Do y'all hear this? You're listening to a woman who just turned 40, who was in a 4-year relationship, divested. I'm assuming that dude was a millionaire, right? And she couldn't close the deal. Lost her fiance during the pandemic, and she's telling you that single motherhood is the way Black women are gonna start going? Are you listening to her? Look at her face. Do you see this? Thank you, Rod Neal. Let me put that up there. Single motherhood by choice is not a flex. Have you seen these videos of these single mothers having a complete meltdown and they caught on hidden cameras? I saw this chick. I was so scared for this child. All the child was doing was crying in the crib, and she lost it and started shaking the crib and screaming at the baby. It was a baby, 1 year old, telling the baby to shut up. Listen, ladies, you talk about divesting. She did it. You talk about having your own bag and being a boss. That's her. This is her show. I'm sure her net worth is in the millions. I'm sure it is. You're a lawyer, so you're educated. You're on TV. You got millions of dollars. You had a white man engaged for 4 years, and he left you. Yeah. And now you're over here telling black women single motherhood by choice is the way to go, whether we like it or not. Hey, yo, listen. A lot of men didn't care because they got their passports. I got a passport. I'm married though, but I got a passport. But this right here is why men got a passport. But let's hear what this has to say. Fair use.
Because black women that have the privilege to embark upon this expensive and oftentimes lengthy process will increasingly decide to forego marriages and partnerships that do not serve us and that are not in our best interests.
Okay. Listen. Buckham, what's going on? Listen. Yeah, look what this brother said. Look what he said. My son's mother did that to our son when he was an infant, and now she's out of his life. She never wanted to be a mother. She had that baby to inflict pain on probably you. You know what I'm saying? Women have children to work the nerves of the niggas that they claim they don't like. And it's always bad when that little boy is born looking just like you. It gets progressively worse. But let's address D-Man. What's going on? Let's address Jelly Bean. She's talking about getting into relationships with bad dudes. But y'all just saw the statistics. There's more good black men than bad black men. Whoa, what's going on? There's more good black men than bad black men. So what is she talking about? Especially you divested. Yeah. So you had a better option. Yeah. So what happened, Ebony? It's more than the pandemic. But yeah, let's hear what else she got to say. Fair use.
And now that bypassing those insufficient relationships does not have to come at the expense of motherhood, well, frankly, it's a whole new world.
Insufficient relationships. Were you in an insufficient relationship with a white man? Because you're dumping on black men. But you was in a whole relationship for 4 years with a white man and he left your ass. I appreciate that, Clarence. How does she dispute this? What's facts is she looking at? This is what I'm saying. What is she talking about? Seriously, what is she talking about? Come on, man. She's freezing eggs. Did you see her on The View? I don't know what happened, but that camera angle that caught her, she looked a little chunky and she looked kind of depressed when she was talking about freezing her eggs and the probability of her child that's going to be born by way of science. The probability of that kid getting to know their father is high. And I'm like, wait a minute. Can you imagine your child growing up and saying, hey, mom, listen, where's dad? And you got to explain this. But you know what? The more it becomes normalized, what you got? When it becomes normalized. Is this the future? Now listen, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, she's dumping on black men, but had a failed relationship with a wealthy white man. What the fuck? What is she talking about? Mac White, what's going on? Let me put this up. This is what she's doing. This is what they're doing. This woman had a failed relationship with a rich white man, and she is a boss, a millionaire, a lawyer, all of this stuff. Have her own TV show, and she's using her platform to dump on black men, talking about failed relationships. She's in a failed relationship. She was in a relationship and failed with a white man. Gets on her show and dumps on black men. Where does this make sense, y'all? Tell me. Tell me, where does this make sense? Tell me where this makes sense. Black men, education is up. Our finances is up. Criminality down. We're not going to prison like they wanted you to think we were. You know what's gone up? Single mothers. Black women's debt because they got a whole bunch of college debt, right? That's up. Their criminality has gone up. They're going to prison a lot more. Case in point. This woman with the green hair, Tierra Young Allen in Dubai, took her hood ass over to Dubai and acted out, and they locked her ass up. Hot Girl Summer, I want to ask y'all a question. How many black women are going to be, y'all on TikTok, some of y'all on TikTok and Instagram, whatever, how many black women have y'all seen protesting Dubai? Uh-oh. Yeah. Again, are protesting Dubai? How many sit standing in the pocket for their black sister? I'll wait. And there's your answer. I was waiting. I said, okay, there's going to be a movement. They didn't even stand in the pocket for what's her name that got caught out there in Russia. Oh, yeah, Village Brother. Way more homeless women now, too. I could do bad all by myself. Be my guest. You're doing bad by yourself. Will black women stand? Yo, you remember the WNBA ratings were down, right? And they got on ESPN, and anybody who could listen to saying, you know, the females in the NBA, they're just as good as athletes, and you know, we play hard and and they're talking about sales are down, but we should be making as much as LeBron. And I'm listening. Would you like to know why? Yeah, Dapper Don's a student loan debt. I know all about it, good brother. That's right. Brittany Griner. But they shouldn't be making as much as men. You know why? Tim TV, what up? You want to know why they shouldn't be making as much as men? I need you to listen carefully. Let me move this for a second. Those women in the WNBA, the women in the WNBA should not be making as much as men in the NBA because they don't generate as much money. Now, in a perfect world, if I could just hand out money and give them equal pay, fine. But have you looked up the seat sales in comparison to the NBA, the WNBA seat sales in comparison to the NBA? Big difference. Smash my like button. Big difference. Now watch this. Women outnumber men 8-1. There's more women than men. Why aren't they taking their ass to the goddamn basketball games?
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo.
Take that!
Please explain. But I know, ask Dr. Umar, that's our fault. You see, the brothers are not going to the games. Therefore, it's only natural that our black women hold it against our black brothers. They need to go to the games. Yo, honestly, how many WNBA games have y'all watched? Alfred, what's going on? Honestly, how many WNBA games y'all watched? Look, this is gonna sound messed up. I can't do it. And I haven't watched the NBA since I want to say since the Cavs won. I just can't take the officiating and the flopping and the offensive fouls. This is not the game I grew up watching in the 80s and 90s. I just can't do it. But I actually, when I was really into ball, I sat through some WNBA. It don't do it for me. And I look at the stands. They have to zoom the camera in closer. There's empty seats everywhere. The seats are cheaper from what I understand. Why aren't more women going to the games to support their sisters? Why am I bringing that up? Brittany Griner, how many sisters stood in the pocket for her? Or was it American Men? You know, the country that she says she hates? What happened? Why am I bringing this up? All these women standing in the pocket and saying, you know what? F Dubai, I ain't going. We shouldn't go there. Are they packing their bags? No, well, you know what? Now I know not to go down there and turn up. Thank you. One for the team. Sisters gonna protest and start twerking against Dubai? I'm wondering. Tim TV in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, men support women's sports more than women. Thank you. I'll give you another example. You want an example? I'll give you another example. Let's go to boxing, y'all. KP from KC5, salute. My brother, the village brother in that super chat, much love. He says, there won't be any female outrage because it will discourage dudes that fly the hose out for those certain activities. Thank you. If anything, this woman, Tiara, she's fucking up. She's fucking up the pot. She's fucking up the bag. There's women on their way to Dubai right now. So where's the sisterhood? Now watch this. I'm gonna get to that phenomenal Mexican. Clarissa Shields, for those of you that follow my boxing channel, for those of you that don't know, Clarissa Shields, we call her the GWOAT, the greatest woman of all time. But by today's standards, she's actually the GOAT. She's undisputed. Big Texas salute. Jay Williams, what's going on? How many divisions is she undisputed in? Do y'all know what undisputed means? Undisputed means that she's cleaned out a division. She has all the belts. There's 4 sanctioning bodies. That means she beat 4 champions. In like how many divisions? 3? 3 divisions. There's no male boxer that's done that. They might have been unified or held the belt and they moved up, but they never cleaned out a whole division. WBC, WBA, the WBO, and the IBF. It's 4. Clarissa went through 3 divisions and got 4, 8, 12. And by the way, she's undefeated. She had to go to MMA to get an L. MMA. No, Arthur, what up? Now, here's what's sad. She don't get all of her roses. As great as that woman is, we give her all her roses. We give Alicia Bumgarner, who just won, because she fine. And Clarissa's fine too. And salute to Franchon Cruz Dezern. They did her an injustice. Who stood in the pocket for her? Was it the womanhood that stood in the pocket for Franchon Cruz Dezern, or was it us? Was it us? We did. I ain't even gonna get into what they did to her. Well, let me tell the brothers that don't follow boxing. You know what they did to Franchon Cruz Dezern? She got in the ring with a woman named Alejandro Jimenez. And when she got in the ring, we're looking at it on television like, wait a minute. We get that she's gay, but that looks like a whole man. Mark, what's going on? That looks like a whole man. And we're watching it like, what the fuck? She had traps bigger than mine. And I said, what the hell's going on here? Now, Franchon fought her and lost. Lost on the cards. And all we said was, Jake, listen, man, everyone got on Twitter and I got on my YouTube or whatever. And I'm like, all we asked was this woman tested for steroids or something? The owner of the WBC lashed out at us. We're bullying her because she's gay. She's really a woman. I've known her since she was a kid. She has a daughter. I said, blah, 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 blah. All we're asking is, was she tested? He did all of this shaming, but never answered the question. Well, lo and behold, you know what happened? She popped dirty. Not for steroids, but you might never know. She was taking hormones. She was on therapy because she was going through the change to become a man. She was on testosterone. She was going through the change. So technically, according to all of this LGBTQ, XYZ, all this other shit, Franchon Cruz Dezern was in the ring with a man. Uh-oh. And it took Mauricio Suleiman about what, a month or two? Tay, what's going on? Gave her the belt back. You think he apologized to the audience that supports the WBC? No. After he done cursed us out and everything else. Well, he ain't cursed us out, but he degraded us. And that ain't the first time he's done something like that over some cheating nonsense. But I just want to let y'all know. Her name was Alejandra, but I call her Alejandro Jimenez. My point is, we stood in the pocket for the sister. Where were the women? Beyond the ring with Rachel and Nonito, salute. War ready, salute, man. It was beyond crazy. It was beyond crazy. And we bring it up and we point it out and we're the villains. But my point is, who stood in the pocket for these women? Grinner, Clarissa Shields, Franchon Cruz Dezern, the WNBA, we get blamed for that. The women ain't making their money because the women ain't supporting. So WTF are y'all talking about? This ain't our fault. the fuck are y'all talking about? Why y'all pointing the finger at us? You know what's unique about pointing the finger at somebody? There's 3 fingers pointing back at you and 1 up to God. Check yourself. Thank you, Raw Ready. They say the black men don't protect them. All we do is protect. Champ's side was in the pocket for Carissa, for Franchon Cruz Dezern, for Alicia Bumgarner. He's in the pocket. I am true man. Salute, man. Salute to you. He was in the pocket. We're in the pocket, but we don't protect our sisters. What the hell are y'all talking about? And all of these things we get blamed for. Dr. Umar, healer, salute. We get blamed for this. Then WNBA ain't a blockbuster because y'all sisters ain't going to the goddamn games. Y'all too busy twerking. What they got to do at the Coliseums? They got to offer free drinks in a club, and you could club for free after that. After the games, you could the basketball court turns into a club. So all of these things we're taking note of. And then you got this bed wench, Eboni K. Williams, talking about failed relationships and being a single mother is the way to go because her ass divested to this white man who didn't want anything to do with her. And now she's 40, freezing her eggs, and she wants all these black women to be like her. Let's get back to it. Fair use.
A world in which black women are no longer subject to the desperation of being chose, because now we get to do the choosing. And as we choose, we do have to contend with the reality of a dismally small supply of black sperm.
Here we go. Here we go. We are careful with our seed. We're not impregnating these hoes. I'm talking about the high percentage of men that are worth a damn. We're not impregnating these hoes. Every time I stop this video, look at her goddamn face. You ever sat across a woman with that face? You know she's about to fling an insult. Black men are so careful with their seeds that a majority of good black men don't have babies out of wedlock. And if they do, they're in their fucking kids' lives. But never mind that. They're not even going to skeet in cups. They're like, no, 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 no. Hell no. Not doing it. Not doing it. Let me see if I can pull something else up here. Which one is it? Yeah, there's gonna be a few of them on play right here. I'm gonna play a few of these. Y'all gonna love this. But let's continue. We're so carried we're so careful with our seed. The black couple that got thrown out of the Indian restaurant in Dallas. No, I don't think I saw that. I don't think I saw that. Drop that link, good brother. So now she's blaming us. The blame game. Fair use.
Because most black women on this journey, we want to create children that look like us and that look like our families. And that means we want black sperm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, did you hear that? Wait a minute. Let me bring that back. Let me bring that back in case you missed it.
Families, and that means we want black sperm.
Wait a minute.
Children that look like us and that look like our families, and that means we want black sperm.
Hold the key. That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo.
What? What? What the fuck? What? Wait. What? Wait. What? Wait. What? Wait.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Whoa. She will never invite me on her show. This is a lawyer, y'all. I will destroy her. I would be escorted out the building. Did you hit? We want families that look like us, but there's no more sperm. Bitch, you was in a 4-year relationship with a white man. What the fuck are you talking about? Nonito, Rachel. Me and my boy was talking, and I want to bring him to the Philippines. I'm gonna let y'all know when we're gonna take that trip. I'm gonna go chill, but no, he's single, but I'm gonna go chill. So yeah, just letting y'all know. Yeah, me and my boy, I'm gonna bring him to the Philippines. So he needed, I'm a married man, but he's single, so you gonna need an escort and weigh some options and shit. You know what I mean? We need an escort. You know what I mean? This chick was in a whole relationship with Zaddy for 4 years. And now she's talking about it's no fuck. Are you kidding me? Yo, you know what? This is a cry for help. All she has to do is, who am I imitating when I do this? Shut up. Humble yourself. Be quiet. Who is that? Oh my God. I'm gonna get that clip. I gotta get it. Shut up. Humble yourself. Be quiet. That's what these modern bitches need to be. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Shut up. Humble yourself. Be quiet. This is a cry for help. This is amazing. Fair use.
And as we heard from Reese Brooks, it's the definition of slim pickings. And sometimes that means compromising on this aspect of your journey.
Now listen to me. Where was her rant? Because this is the rant. Where was her rant when Debrat and her wife found black sperm but said that motherfucker's not good enough because he looked like Jiminy Cricket? Oh my God.
Whoa!
What? Where was her rant? That was fairly recent. You remember that? Didn't I speak on that? No, not this nigga. He looked like Jiminy Cricket. I'm like, whoa! Damn! The one black you could choose from, you said no because he like Jiminy fucking Cricket. And you see? So now they're raising a boy. I believe they had a boy. He has 2 moms. And I think he's half white. And again, I stopped the video. Look at her goddamn face. This is fucking ponderous. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love and appreciation. She said, what in the flying funk, Eboni K. Williams, delusional, unrealistic, reality-ass beach, any average beach or Pukisha can get a baby from a Pookie. It's a damn shame that you can't, Ebony. So go on ahead and buy a cat, dog, a lion, tiger, bear, oh my looking ass. Man,
This should be in the trash.
this, man, oh my God. Yeah, the brat is gay. They went to a sperm bank, and the only black person they found, they said, we tried to get a black man, but the only one they had, he looked like Jimmy the Cricket. Really? So you went with the white guy. You know something that this bitch tried to do? Fail. And now she's on there talking about there's a lack of black sperm. So what, you want us to run and go skeet in the cup? For you bitches to look at the picture of where the nut came from to say, nah, not him. He's overweight. He's too tall. He's too small. He got crooked teeth. He got big eyes. He got a skinny neck. What's their highest education accomplished? They want the creme de la creme. But this is the litter we got to choose from? Right. Fair use.
Now, I am extremely fortunate that I was able to secure 2 vials of black sperm.
Did this bitch just say that she was able to secure 2 vials of black sperm? Alan Young, salute. Did she just say that? Nah. I could skeet in 1,000 cups. I'm busting blanks. I had a vasectomy. When I nut, it's powdered milk. My shit be like... He said, how could polar bears swing on vines with gorillas? Hey, Eboni K. Williams, do you love black men? No. Do you love yourself? No. Do you identify as a woman? No. What do you identify as?
Monkey!
Figured that. Fair use.
From California cryobank when I embarked on this part of my journey last fall. But I do know that I am an outlier. So I've got 2 concrete tips for single black women who think this may be an option.
Bitch, you ain't got no concrete tips. The last tip you had was white. Probably pink. This is awesome. Fair use.
Either now or maybe later. Number 1, please check out Reproductive Village. It's a new black-owned cryobank, and it's designed to help with this shortage of black sperm.
You know who's only nutting in those cups? A bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays that need to, secure their weed habit. I don't know how much it costs. You go skeet in the cup. They give you a couple of $100. You need the latest Jordans. You need gas money. You need to pay for school books. So you skeeting in the cup. $75? Oh yeah, Anthony, I knew that. And let me tell you something. Y'all know I drive a bus. I don't know any broke bus drivers. I don't. Everybody in my depot's smiling. I'm telling you, I don't know any, and we live in New York, man. I don't know any broke MTA workers. I don't. I'm talking about bus operators and train operators. I don't know any broke ones. I don't. I mean, if they're bad with money, but on average, they're seeing about, I ain't even gonna get into it. I've seen the OGs check, and it's like, oh shit. It can be blood money, but they ain't broke. And guess what? They're making more than what she was making as a lawyer. That's no cap, but fair use.
It's set to open its doors in DC later this year, and it will also have drop-off locations in Atlanta and Houston, Texas.
Oh my God, drop-off locations. Do you hear this? This is like, this is something out the Jetsons. Reset common sense, salute. Do you hear this? Good Lord. And you know who's going to be at those banks? Whole lot of white women.
Bukaki.
Right in the cup. Drop-off locations.
Bukaki.
This is what they're doing. They're going to put semen in the cup, and y'all going to create what? Do y'all have any idea what the hell this? Oh my God, man.
Bukaki.
Fair use.
And number 2, be proactive. I say go ahead and start looking right now for desirable black sperm.
She said go look for desirable black. Let's rewind what she said.
I say go ahead and start looking right now for desirable black sperm.
Go looking right now for desirable black sperm. Ladies and gentlemen, she didn't say find a desirable black man. someone that suits your needs and all this other stuff. Steve Elder Max, salute. She's telling women to go to a black sperm bank and be a single mom. Dude, oh my God. Oh, I know, Healer. I know. Listen, that's what I'm saying, bro. This conversation actually gets very deep. Y'all know there's a price on melanin. Do y'all know that? Did y'all know this is deep? This is why I said that this bitch is the enemy. Do y'all have any idea what they're doing with melanin? Did y'all peep that sister that she fucking disappeared and then popped up again? Black woman, grown black woman getting kidnapped and shit. This is all the more reason why we need to be together. We need to protect ourselves. How can we protect these women that don't need us? They didn't need us until COVID happened and they ran out of toilet paper in their goddamn house. Then they needed us. The fuck is this? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I know, Healer. These women go missing. Like one just popped up. One was missing for 2 days and then she popped up again. We're being man. Listen, y'all better wake up, man. And she wants to be a single mother. All of this because she had a failed fucking relationship with a white man. All of this. And now she wants these black women to follow in those footsteps. All you sisters going to Dubai. You know, what happened to the last chick that went to Dubai and went missing? She never came home. What happened to her? What happened to her? What do you think happened to her? She's gone. Y'all paying attention? Eric Jordan, that super chat, much love. He said, I very rare for a black man to donate the seed because a black man knows how valuable their seed is. A man rather physically stick it out. Rather stick it inside a chick. Yeah. We don't. All this is. She's going through all of this because it's been proven that we are responsible. And with more rights that they've had, with less of us being leaders. When I say telling them what to do, I'm talking about being leaders of the household. When that declined and they became leaders of the household because the government said you can do this, and when they played games with the police, the law. We say, yo, look, man, don't do this in my house. Stop doing this. And then next thing you know, they call the cops and the cops going upside your head. And now you're a prisoner in your own house. And now she's doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. This is the direct result of decades of that. The direct result. Didn't want to dominate you, but everybody has a role, right? They didn't want that role of being in the house and being a homemaker. They wanted to do what we do. And now they're definitely doing what we do. They're running. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let me be clear. They're doing what the small percentage of bad black men are doing, being whores. And what are they doing? They're sleeping with the same small number of black men that ain't worth it. And now this new shit is state of the art because all of those dudes, they're gonna run and start skeeting in these banks. And y'all gonna have their babies any goddamn way. Oh, there's gonna be a probability that my child is gonna know his father. So what happens when that child turns 15 and says, you know what, I wanna know what bank I was, what refrigerator I was sitting in. Oh, this is the guy? Let me go find him. Where's he live? Atlanta? New York? Chicago? Wait a minute. And then when that kid goes to the goddamn hood, they're extremely disappointed. First of all, they find out that they have brothers and sisters. And their father is just some average dude. Had no relationship with your mother. Oh yeah, I remember I did work with that bank. Oh wow, they sent you to me. Okay, I guess you kind of look like me. Well, this is your sister, your cousin, your aunt, and da 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 da. I never met your mom. I nutted in the cup, they froze it, and she bought it. What kind of conversation is that?
What?
This is the conversation we're having? This is the conversation we're having? Fair use. Let me let this bitch, go ahead. Fair use.
Register with all 4 of the big cryobanks, and this includes California Cryobank, which I used, Seattle Sperm Bank, Fairfax Cryobank, and Zytex. Then you can scan the current options for black sperm. And if you see some sperm that you like, I suggest go ahead and buying at least 2 vials right now.
Oh my God.
Bukaki.
And once again, I done stopped this. I'm not doing this on purpose. I stopped the video and look at her goddamn face.
Bukaki.
What? Do you hear this? Is this normal? Has Dr. Umar seen this? Is this our fault? That this bitch can't find a black man? Hey, Doc, you don't like interracial situations, right? Look up what this bitch did. My brother, Watcher, my brother from down under. He says, wasn't this woman with the... Yes, yes. Hey, Watcher, Pete. This is him. Yup. Salute the Watcher all the way from Australia. Yes, this is her. The living contradiction. You see this chick running around in your country, turn the other way. That's her. Yep. Yep.
Bukaki.
And I pause it and look at her goddamn face. This is everything wrong. Fair use.
Even if you do not intend to use them anytime soon, trust me, it's better to have them than to be without them when the time comes. And listen, if you never need them for whatever reason, what a wonderful gift to give to a friend or a sorority sister in need.
Oh my God, she's trying to mass produce dysfunction. She's trying to mass produce dysfunction. Do you hear this? This is the enemy, y'all. Listen, passport bros, they want wives, they want families. This bitch wants to procreate without having a man around because she's mad because Zaddy didn't want her. This is the face of misery. Look at her, man. If any black woman finds value in this bitch, head for the hills. My brother Theo Coop in the mother effing building. He said, buy a dog, Ebony. Buy a dog and die alone. Don't take the rest of these black women that don't know any better, because a lot of these women don't know any better. Listen. Die alone, bitch. This is the worst information. Oh my God. You know what she's doing right now? She got a plate, a hot plate, and she put some rice on it with some butter, some spinach with a clove of garlic on it, with a little bit of more butter on it, some yams, and for your protein, a nice piece of shit on the plate, and said, here, thought you was eating well. You don't even want to eat around it. This is what she's doing to y'all. This bitch crazy. Yo, she had a nervous breakdown of Kanye West proportions and it went undiagnosed. Fair use.
And also, most of those banks, they allow you to resell the sperm back to the bank itself. Listen, I know that many are going to question or even indict the decision that I and many other Black women are making to become single mothers by choice. But I, like the women you heard from today, go by the creed of no regrets. I have, and many Black women have, too much love, too many resources, and too rich of a community not to share these gifts with children of our own. Children that will one day, no doubt, enrich and contribute to the next generation of Black America.
Fucking bullshit!
Exactly, Rod. What fucking resources? I would love to ask Eboni K. Williams how many Black women are in the same financial status as she is. Because she's not living. She's living above the means of the average Black woman. The average Black woman makes about $10,000 less than the average Black man, and the average Black man makes about $42,000 a year. What the fuck is she talking about? Is that supposed to lead the next generation of Black people? Her with that? You want to read something else? Before I send this to Abel, good old young Abel. Are children raised with absent fathers worse off? Children raised by single mothers are more likely to fare worse on a number of dimensions, including their school achievement, their social and emotional development, their health, and their success in the labor market. They are at greater risk of parental abuse and neglect, especially from live-in boyfriends who are not their biological fathers. More likely to become teen parents and less likely to graduate from high school or college. Not all children raised in single-parent families suffer these adverse outcomes. It is simply that the risks are greater for them. I'm gonna stop right there. Abel, I just dropped you the link. I'm gonna stop right there. And that's not hidden information. It's true. In fact, single fathers do just as good a job as a two-parent household. It's the single mothers that got to deal with that shit. Why? We're wired different. Now, I'm not saying that they won't be successful, but the way men and women problem solve are different. And I'm not saying men are right all the time. And that article I just read from is just saying it's more likely that they go through those issues. So what the fuck are we talking about? This woman is a cancer. And somebody got to put the virtual boots to her. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah, Mark Wunderlich, did you see the fat Black bitch with the infant that had the infant boy in a onesie with the flag on it or the gay rainbow? Talking about, I hope you grow up gay. I hope you grow up gay. because you're fat and nasty. I don't even know if I think she adopted that kid. I think that kid was adopted because you're fat and nasty and ugly. You want this young man to grow up to be gay. She's going to do everything to make him gay. These are our queens. We're supposed to be out here protecting them. They don't want us. This bitch failed. She wants to improve the black community, but was in a 4-year relationship and about to marry a white man. He said no, and she declared war on us because we don't have the resources and we're failing in the leadership. And then doubled back to say, well, I know you're going to be in your feelings, but I wasn't talking about money. What the fuck was you talking about? Young Abel in the building. Salute, man.
Good evening, Drew Titan. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, brother. Speak on it.
Man, bro, I was just disgusted beyond belief. When I was hearing this video on Jason Black's broadcast on Sunday.
Salute to Jason Black.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. The OG, man, is off the charts. But when I heard this video on his show, I was beyond disgusted. And to me, bro, the way that Eboni Williams came across to me, she's a self-fulfilling narcissist. That's completely what she is, bro. Like, the fact of the matter is, you got upset because this white man left you, and now all of a sudden you got hurt so bad, and now you want to inflict your venom on black women that don't know any better. And the worst part is, they're going to be learning this information from this narcissist, and it's only going to contribute to the problem.
For those that don't know, let me define. I'm gonna say this for the women that love throwing that. It's become the sexy word to use that women use in reference to men now. He's a narcissist. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need to seek. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them.
Thank you.
Now, the part that sticks out in reference to her is unreasonably high sense of their own importance.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch really thinks so highly of herself, and she don't realize that she's a walking bag of marbles.
Facts.
She's a few French fries short of a Happy Meal.
You damn right.
This bitch needs therapy. This is the worst information spoken in the most articulate manner that I've ever heard.
Facts, bro.
Facts. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, this woman right here is literally, this is what Jason Black said on Sunday that hits home on what you've been talking about tonight. This woman right here is a product of white supremacy. What she's doing here is, she is trying to break up the concept and the foundation of the black family. You wonder why many black men now getting their passports and looking for women in other places of the globe, even myself included. I've been having my passport for the last couple of years. I had to go there for family reasons, but now I'm going to pretty much use it to good use now, because at this point, these women here in America are making black women look real bad, and it's a shame because we have so many beautiful black women that do not think like her. But it's because of women like Eboni K. Williams and others that is making a huge campaign on this, that is mirroring the reputation of black women. And it's a shame.
We often say that, man, these sisters are standing too close to these bad women, man. And we need sisters to speak up and speak out. We have a lot of them, though. Not for nothing. You see Mona D in the chat. Heed the word. Harmonize. The beautiful lover's word. Tay Tay. We have a lot of women that do speak out against the nonsense.
Yep.
We need more of that. India Irie, she spoke out. She sat back and watched that train wreck on the Essence Awards, and she got on her social media and said, look, basically she said, this is not what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And they attacked her.
Yep.
They attacked her. And let me see if I can pull something else up here. Because this is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get rid of this. Well, I'll play this one more time before I get rid of it.
I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership. I was never talking about money at all. They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, earning the incomes, money, earning the incomes, money, earning the incomes, money.
Whoa!
Move!
Facts, bro. This woman is a complete contradiction. Complete contradiction.
Totally. Totally.
I told you you would get disgusted by that video when I sent it to you. I told you.
Nah, you wasn't lying.
Mm-mm.
It's a disgusting thing. It's a disgusting thing. And these are the things that Kevin spoke out about. These are the things that Jason Black speaks on, and the Blizzard King, Dennis Sperling. We've been pointing out the issues, and actually Eboni K. Williams is the epitome of what we're talking about. Because when we talk about garbage ass chicks, we normally think about these hood rats rolling around with wigs on and twerking and everything else. But she's a different type of garbage.
Yep.
She's a different type of garbage. And you know what she doesn't speak on? Single women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these single women that she's encouraging to be single mothers. Sure will, my brother, salute. Paul Carrick, my brother, what's going on? Here's the problem. Do you think that these women are not going to want to be in a relationship sometime or another, or be with a man sometime or another?
No.
Now, what happens when they're with that man and then it's like, okay, I want a relationship? They're going to be like, no. Now watch this. What happens when they meet a good man? What happens?
Man, they're gonna question like his looks, like how he talks, how he walks. Like,
now watch this. They're gonna do that, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play this clip, and I'm gonna say this. There's another problem. They have no leverage in the dating market because they have a baby.
That's right.
And some of these sisters are gonna want to get serious with these men, and these men are gonna be like, no, thank you. Let me play this. Let me play this. Let me back out. Let me go here.
Take you out? Oh, hell yeah, I would take you out.
So I don't have a problem finding men taking
Of course
me out.
not. I would, but the thing is, but what are you finding them for though? Yeah, I would take you out, get you a nice steak and some lobster. We'd have a good old time, and I would blow your back out, but I wouldn't marry you. You want men not to be men. You want men to think like women. You have no leverage in this matter. It's the men. We control access to relationships. You control access to sex. You need to understand what a man that you would want, what he would want in a girlfriend, wife, or significant other. Let's say you're asking me to come in and take care of one man's child, a man's 2 children. Why would I pick you and your kids? That's why you need to stay single until your kids are gone. That's the choice you made when you reproduced, man.
See what I'm talking about? See that? There's another one in particular I'm looking for. Oh, this is a good one. Everything that Kevin Samuels puts out was diamond. Let me play this one. This one was really, really good.
Lower your lifestyle to match your sexual marketplace value, because that's the kind of man you're going to attract. This is a problem too many women have today. Women today, not you, I'm just going to say women today are going out and creating the kind of lifestyle I want but the lifestyle you want has to match the man that can afford that.
Oh.
Because unless you plan, when a woman is in a position to be the breadwinner, inevitably you start hearing women talk about, I feel like I got another kid. There's a disrespect that comes along. Why can't women, I want to know why our women cannot live at $41,000 a year, because that's what the average black man makes, and the average white man makes 52. I'm just gonna say women today are going out and creating the kind of lifestyle I want, but the lifestyle you want has to match the man that can afford that.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Hey, Cop Killer made a great point about what he said about women like Eboni K. That comment there, that it really hits home.
Wait, let me read that.
Yeah,
Which
read
one?
that up. The one that he says about, that one right there.
It says when women like Eboni K are dangerous, they are trying to teaching young black girls that they don't need a man and it's okay to go to a sperm bank to get artificial insemination to become a single mom.
Exactly.
Facts.
Bro. Exactly.
Facts.
Bro. These women like her are extremely dangerous, not just to gender alone, but to the concept, like I said before, about breaking up the black family that's been going on for generations. And she is a byproduct of that, and she's using her narcissistic ways because she feels upset the fact that her white man left her because he saw the writing on the wall with her.
True
That's
story.
it. That's it. That's literally what it is.
Yep. Let me find this other one. Something that hold up, wait a minute. I'm trying to find this one. Is it this one? I'm trying to find while I look for that. Abel.
Yes, sir.
How old are you? I forget.
I'm 30 years old.
All right. You plan on being married?
Yeah, I do plan on getting married, but I'm trying to, figure out, what my living situation is going to be in the next few years. And I'm going to try to, better improve my surroundings first before I get into that level, because I've had to cut off some people that were just not, were just making my energy negative. So I'm starting to like chop down on the bad trees and starting to grow new ones. That's what I'm doing for my mental sake. You know what I mean? Because I want to, my philosophy for me here is that I want to build on myself and try to provide, the long-term future in a relationship, because I want to be prepared for when shit hits the fan, that I know what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to get myself into. That's my philosophy. But I know it's going to take some time, but I don't want to waste too much time, because there's a short window of opportunity. That's what I know.
Let me ask you, what country is your family from?
Eritrea, sir.
Okay. You ever thought about what's the women like over there?
Oh man, like the women that are from in the country, wife material, bro. I'm serious, dead serious. Yeah, bro. Even Ethiopian women too, wife material, bro. For real. Although there are some that can be real slick. So you have to really do a lot of your interviewing with them first before you really get too feet into them. But I'm gonna tell you this: the concept of the families in both Eritrean and Ethiopian families are very conservative to the fact that the man basically is kind of like the head of the household, and the woman always tries to do her best to support the children and the man too. The classic way.
Wow. You ever thought about going back home to court a woman?
I'm planning on going to Ethiopia next year. I'm gonna try to make some plans to go there with some friends that know the country very well, and just gonna check out the landscape, see what it looks like. Now, remember, there was a war that happened a couple years ago, so it was kind of like untravelable at the time. So I'm just waiting. I'm just kind of let everything cool itself out and then my next year I'm gonna go down there. So I do have a friend of mine that basically went down there a few months ago. So I'm gonna link up with her and see what's up with the country, what it looks like now, and then make my decision from there. But as far as Eritrea is concerned, I'm not going there because it's like North Korea, like, you know.
Oh yeah,
so
you don't want to.
Yeah,
you don't want to go there and have bullets flying over your head. That shit is not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. But American ignorance is, you think of the continent of Africa, we thinking like jungles and elephants running around and shit. It's not like that.
Yep,
it's not like that. There's cities in the continent of Africa. Racism starts with the world map.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you ever saw the picture of the world on space, like from outer space? The world map that we've been seeing in school in America, it shows the continent of Africa like the same size as South America and Russia, whatever. But then when you read about it, I'm like, you could fit the United States, the whole country of the United States in Africa 3 times. And I'm like, that don't match on the world map. And then I actually saw a satellite picture of the continent of Africa. I said, holy shit.
Yep.
Whoa, it's crazy big.
Oh yeah.
So all of that shit that I've seen in school all my life, that alone next to a white picture of Jesus, it's all a lie.
Complete lie, bro.
It's a lie.
Complete lie.
My gosh. Let me play this. This
And
right
Sam,
here is very important. Let me tell you how Kevin Samuels he can predict the future. Pete.
YouTube and Instagram. Anybody can get a YouTube channel. Anybody can create an Instagram channel. Anybody can go to YouTube, create a channel, and post content. But that's because you have a YouTube channel don't mean somebody's gonna watch it, don't mean you're gonna get a following. Everybody who's watching right now has a YouTube channel or Instagram channel, but every one of you ain't making money on this stuff and they're in a business or whatever. Why? But this is the market. So women think because they can create a YouTube channel or an Instagram channel, because they can be in the market, they can determine they can have success in the market. The market lets anybody in, but the market gets to decide what success is. So all these women talking about they're going to hold out this and that, they cannot produce the outcome they say they want, and they don't want to settle for lower, so they're just going to hold out and wait. Party of one. Ebony the attorney, party of one. The market is like YouTube and Instagram.
I watched that live. He called her out. He said, Eboni K wins, party of one. And I was like, well, who is this bitch? Because I don't, and then she was on a Real Housewives show, and I said, she's not a wife. What is she doing there? I ain't paying much mind. This man passes on. It's a year later, she's making all this noise, and it's getting progressively worse. She ought to be embarrassed of herself. She's not adding to this community. Where is Dr. Umar on bullshit like this?
Right.
But her behavior is our fault.
Right.
No one did anything to her. She chose to go to a white man. You mean to tell me that she didn't choose any black men because there were none accessible that matched what she needed? Because what you want and what you need is 2 different things.
Yep.
Now the statistics show that black men are winning in life. There's a small percentage who are not. But she wanted a guy on her level or better, and she divested unsuccessfully. That's not our fault because we're winning. Due to the facts, data, and statistics, we're winning. So Dr. Umar, where's your smoke for Eboni K. Williams? We didn't do shit to her. And every day I turn around, she's talking bad about me, my brother, my nephew, who's now like he's 16, but all black men. You lumped us all into this one thing. We're not getting it. We're failing in the leadership. Bitch, I don't know who the fuck you talking to. I'm winning. I have resources. I'm not losing in life. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have everything that a black woman says they want, and you haven't twerked once that I've seen. But why is it that you're unhappy to the point where you got to go to sperm bank? How did you fail? It goes to show you that no matter how successful a black woman can be, if she don't have a relationship, she still feels empty inside.
Yep.
She is the face of misery. She's not helping the black community at all.
Yep.
She's the reason why motherfuckers is up in the air. Superman. And now you got women, Tom, what up? Now you got women going to see what other hoopla is about. You see all these videos popping up talking about, oh, well, I'm seeing these black men in Cuba. They're not all bum dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You done chased these brothers away. You said we ain't shit. We got children out of wedlock, and you know we can't get passports because we on child support. All of it is bullshit. You insulted us, and you also said that the women that they go into court in other countries have dirt floors, tin roofs, and they're not educated. Called them stupid. You done insulted all these Asian women, all these African women, and when these women snap back at you and they clap back at them, remember that a few months ago they clapped back at the black American women.
Yep.
I told everyone who would listen on all my platforms, I said, stay out of that. Don't go trying to protect your sisters. Don't do it. Stay out of that. Stay clear of that. These bitches asked for this. And all those Filipinas got on there talking about wash your meow meow because their punani stink. Man, listen.
They ain't lying, bro. They are not lying. And the fact of the matter is, bro, like, you wonder why many are now seeking passports, going around the world, and looking for international women now. Now you see why. It's because of women like Eboni K. Williams, Oprah Winfrey, you know what I mean, Cynthia G. The list goes on and on. It's because of women like her that have really damaged the reputation of solid black women in this society. And we know that's not true at all. We know there's a lot of solid women in here that do not agree with a lot of these fake black feminists.
If every man left the United States right now and say, you know what, y'all can have this whole country, whatever we built, y'all can have it. Y'all just run it yourself. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go off the globe. We're gonna leave you this country. This is now a female ran country. Ain't no men here. Y'all got your roses. Y'all sex toys, and y'all could artificially inseminate whatever. Y'all could write us an email and we could send over a boatload of cum across the goddamn seas, whatever you want, but we're gonna leave y'all the fuck alone. And the only boys that'll be here are the ones that you raise in your image. All right? But they're not allowed in our country that we go build. This country will collapse in a week. Probably sooner. You know why? They don't know how to fucking fix infrastructure. They're not strong enough. They might know how, but they're not strong enough. They're not. There's a whole lot of shit that needs to be done that we do. Because genetically, we're just stronger. Tom says, to be fair, Umar roasted Ebony. She's still talking. He needs to get back on his job. He says she's swimming in milk. She don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She don't care. She's still out here insulting black men. And Dr. Umar is a successful black man, is he not? And this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. I don't like it. This woman is a cancer. And but it's really, 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 I'm glad she's talking because she's totally proven our point. I'm glad she's talking. And I'm glad it's a professional woman with a fucking degree and a lawyer by trade talking complete rubbish.
And here's the other thing too, Titan. I have a degree myself, but just because you got an advanced degree, it doesn't mean that it does cover up your stupidity.
That's right.
It doesn't excuse your stupidity. You can have all the degrees in the world and you can still be a dumb person.
Just because you're academically brilliant doesn't mean you're a social genius. You can be socially inept. I've seen it. I've seen people that know everything in the books and they can retain a lot of information, scoring 90s and 100s in school, but they don't know how to dance. They don't know how to talk to girls. It's that people excel at different things. They, you know, there was a few guys I went to school with. They were not athletically gifted. but they were so smart. Academically, they were gifted, but they weren't athletically gifted. You know what I'm saying? In the classroom, they were brilliant. But when we was playing dodgeball and basketball, they couldn't fuck with us.
Nope.
You
Not at
know,
all.
that's just the order of life.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. Well, you know, I gotta go to bed, man, because I gotta get up and talk this boxing in the morning. Yo, Abel,
Yes, sir.
Let them know how they can find you, good brother.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me right here on YouTube, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. You know what I mean? On YouTube, I'm gonna start doing some, real life videos. Especially, I'm gonna talk about more about the situations going on in Eritrea. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot more stuff about the Eritrean society that you don't know about. I'm gonna do my best to try to break it down to you so it can be easier to understand. But also, more importantly, I'm gonna discuss about historical content about sports, real life stuff, everything that you need to do. Now, I haven't done videos in a couple of months because of work, but it's about time that I'm gonna start angling that a little bit more so that way we can get more diversity. And I accept bus drivers too. Fuck
Word up, man. Salute to you, young Abel, man, and salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, chats, man. Much love and appreciation. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to Young Abel. You know what I mean? And I'll be talking boxing in the morning, and I'll be back here tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my new work schedule got me bugging out. You know, Fridays is rough because I got to get up Saturday, 6 a.m. Or I got to be to work at 6 a.m. But, you know, it is what it is, man. So
have a good night, man.
No doubt, good brother. And I will catch y'all on the rebound 2 times tomorrow. Much love and appreciation. Peace.